Hey, Billy, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. It's Tuesday, November 1st. It's been about, I don't know, 28 hours? Something like that since my last shave. Yeah, it's a little over a day's worth of growth. And I'm going to be using this Baili or Weidi adjustable razor and Araminta shave soap by, who is it again? Whispers from the Woods. It's a Australian company. I haven't tried this one before, I don't think. It smells basically like Wrigley's spearmint gum. That's exactly that's exactly how I would describe it. Wrigley's spearmint gum. Anyway, I'm going to use my my Badger brush. It's a very cheap, I guess, just black Badger, just regular. So there's nothing special about it. Anyway, so I've already had the soap kind of sitting in there with some water, warm water for a bit. So I'm going to, oh my God, it smells so much like Wrigley's spearmint chewing gum. It's crazy how much it smells like that. And see, this was a somewhat productive day. I mean, I got stuff done, but I'm not, did I get everything done I wanted to get done? No. Did I get some stuff done? Yeah. Was it reasonable? Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it was a reasonable day. So I'm not gonna get too worked up about it. Well, I'm not gonna get worked up at all about it. There's nothing. One of the things I'm learning to do is not beat myself up over little things. Or you know what? Why am I going to beat myself up at all? Just acknowledge if there's a problem, or, you know, if I didn't get done what I wanted to get done, just acknowledge it and move on. Like, what is the point of getting worked up? I don't know. But that was my old pattern. Screw that. I'm not doing that anymore. Just accept reality and move on. That's my new way of dealing with things. So, I said the day. It's November 1st. I don't know when I'm gonna. I don't know when this video is gonna get posted or made public, but it could be a week. Seems to be my pattern lately, is I upload it and I kind of forget about it. I think I already have one video uploaded I haven't made public yet, and then maybe one or two more already on my that I haven't up on my phone that I still haven't uploaded yet. So anyway, this smells great. It really does. It's a very, I want to say medium to maybe a little stronger than medium spearmint scent to this. Now, I've only tried one other soap by Whispers from the Woods. It was pomelo, sorry, which to me didn't actually smell like pomelo. It smelled like an orange Julius or an orange creamsicle. But anyway, it was a decent soap. I would not. I don't think I'd characterize this as being a top tier soap, but it's all right. I'd probably compare it to something like, you know, I'd compare it to Parasso White in terms of like what the shave is like. I might like this a little better. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a decent soap. Let me just put it that way. And it smells really nice. And it's making a nice lather. So I'm satisfied. Yeah, that looks like a nice lather. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let me wet my face. I'm going to go ahead and use some of my Magic Blue pre-shave, which is really just like castor oil, glycerin, blue chamomile, and a tiny bit of tea tree. I feel like this really helps the shave. With whatever soap I use. And, oh, I'm going to use, maybe the second time I'm using this Lord Platinum blade. And nice twist to open action there. This thing's adjustable, and I think, you know what? I'm going to put it slightly, there's no numbers on here, right? So it's adjustable, but there's no numbers. So if you think about it, there's really only 3 definite settings on here. There's like the marked one in the middle, which I don't even know if you can see that. There's one marked in the middle, and then there's all the way as aggressive as it goes and as mild as it goes. I'm going to go halfway between middle and mild. And even in the middle setting, I'd say it's pretty medium. Like, this razor does not get very aggressive at all. I'm going to put a little bit more of this on. Just because I haven't used this soap before, and I haven't used this razor in a while. All right. Let's go. That smells great. But anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, I got stuff done today. It was not what I would consider to be a super productive day. I mean, there were a couple interruptions, right? So I had to leave a couple times during the day to get some stuff done. That wasn't really work related, but dang it. One of them being my, I don't want to start a political thing. I don't want to get into any conspiracy theories. I'm just going to say that yes, today I went and got my COVID bivalent booster shot. So this is my 4th one. Maybe I'm stupid for doing so, but you know what? From what I can tell about the risks, it seemed like the thing for me to do. Right? I'm not going to sit here and tell anyone else if they should or should not get the booster or even get vaccinated. That's something for you to decide. But yeah, let's get started with the shave. So this is going to be fairly mild. I remember the mid setting being maybe a little bit more aggressive than a Mercur 34C. So we'll see how this feels. That's very nice. Nice and mild and smooth. You know what? This razor is available sometimes for like as low as like $10. Right? For that price, this thing's nice. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to return to an idea that I had yesterday. And that was the idea of having forward momentum. And I think what I concluded at the end of yesterday's shave video was my motto going forward is going to be something like balance, intention, and forward momentum. And by forward momentum, and I chose the word momentum for a reason, right? Because if you have, there are going to be days where you don't have forward motion, right? Motion towards your goal or whatever you wanted to achieve. Like today, for me, I didn't cover that much ground in terms of reaching my goals. But when you take a look over the past several days, in the past weeks, I've definitely still got forward momentum. I'm still moving overall in that direction, right? Momentum does not necessarily depend entirely. Well, I guess it does. I'm seeing equations in my head now. That's what I get for taking too much physics in university. Oh God, I'm actually seeing differential equations in my head. But the idea is that even if you falter every now and then, you're still moving forward. Even if your speed, your velocity decreases a bit. So overall, your momentum is still forward. I mean, another way you could say it is it's your average velocity is when averaged over the appropriate time. Your velocity when averaged over the appropriate time period is still positive. I'm just going to choose to call it forward momentum. And another reason I like bringing the word momentum into it is that momentum is, in its simple form, right? It's just mass times velocity, right? That was very nice, by the way. So, and the idea of mass there, well, you could think, I'm just going to throw the word weight in instead of mass, right? Because it brings to mind another idea, which is that overall, the weight of all the actions I'm taking as long as the overall weight of all the things I do still serves my purposes, right, and does not detract from my life, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy with that, right? It also brings to mind another idea, which is that, you know what? If you're going to have goals, they should have some weight to them, right? Individual goals can be small. You know what? I'm going to try doing the the twist up. So slightly more aggressive on the second pass, and see how this works, how this feels. Yeah, it definitely feels slightly more aggressive. Very slight. Still nice and smooth. Now, a lot of people say this is the way you should use an adjustable razor, is start off less aggressive and then dial up to more aggressive with each pass. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, forward momentum. Long-term goals with some real weight to them, you know. But also coupled with the idea that you don't have to beat yourself up if you don't make amazing progress every day, right? As long as you can feel good about it, and you know what? Even if you move backwards sometimes, if that was while you were putting in a real effort to move forward and you just happened to move backwards because you chose the wrong thing or made a mistake or something was more difficult than you originally thought, you know, that's still not something to beat yourself up about. It's like if you're putting in a good faith, best effort to advance yourself in a positive way, I'd say that's still forward momentum, and you should be proud of that. This is a real switch in thinking for me. I've never actually acted like this at all. It's always been my mindset has always been much harsher on myself. And much harsher on myself than I would ever be on anybody else. And I don't know if that's, in a way, is that kind of egotistical? I don't know. Like, do I really think I'm so much better than everybody else that I should hold myself to a ridiculously higher standard? No. You know what? There are people I work with who are not capable of doing some of the things I do, yet they are still effective somehow. And they still manage to get a lot of stuff done. I need to learn from these people. I need to learn their methods. They have skills I lack. or they have skills that I need to learn from them to improve how I use them. You know, let's put it that way. I can learn from them. Even if I think, I'm not sure I like the dialing up bit, so I'm going to dial back down. So I'm going to go ahead and do a third pass, but I'm going to dial down to the most, or the mildest setting on this razor. And just do one more full pass. I really do like the scent of this soap. Ooh, what I want, thinking about Wrigley's spearmint gum is now making me think about juicy fruit gum. Now that's a soap that I want. If you know of a soap, a shaving soap that smells like juicy fruit chewing gum, let me know what it is, because that's what I want. That's what I want now. All right, good enough. And I'm going to dial it all the way down. Whoops. Yep, so that is the mildest setting, and let's go. You know what? That actually is too mild at this point. So let me go back to the midway setting. Sorry, the halfway between medium and mild. Let's try that. So where I started. Yeah, you know what? And this may be the actual real value of adjustable razors for most people. Because I'm starting to think that I really don't need to adjust during the shave. Maybe I just need the adjustable so I can find the setting I want to use and then just stay there. Maybe for the whole shave, maybe for the rest of time, who knows? So perhaps that's the real value of an adjustable razor, is just to find what you, in the beginning, just to find what you actually like. And what I've been kind of reconfirming for myself the past few shaves is that while more aggressive razors may be fun, and some people prefer them, it's not necessarily for me, especially not all the time. Yeah, that feels good. Not necessarily BBS, but it feels good. I get a good shave from this razor. I think it's a good value. I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend it for a total beginner, right? Because you still gotta be able to control angle and, right, have a little bit of, be able to control pressure and have a little bit of finesse while you use it, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm quite happy with it. Oh, badger hair. So yeah. And I know my videos have become mostly about the talking, not so much about the shaving. But I think that I still continue to pick up subscribers, slowly. So some people must like what I'm doing. And like I've said before, I think this actually helps me a bit because it forces me to say out loud the things I'm thinking and really kind of evaluate them, because I'm pretty sure I've said this before. It's different having these thoughts inside your head and not really being aired in a way. It's like, it's almost like, even if when it's your thoughts, it's your own thoughts, hearing it and then thinking about it is different from just having it in your head and thinking about it that way. It's like the physical act of hearing it kind of almost engages more of your brain and maybe more of your critical thinking. It's like your BS detector is more active, right? When your thoughts are just being concocted in your head and just swirling around and it's all internal, maybe the BS detector is actually kind of off. It's not until you say it out loud and then you hear yourself say it that's like, oh man, what the heck was I thinking? So actually doing these videos has been helpful in a way, because it's forced me to say things and think about them more. And then I can go back and just sort of look at past videos and see, wow, that's the way I felt then. I didn't realize how far I'd come. Or I can go back and say, that's where that stupid idea came from. Anyway, if you watched this video this far, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You know, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel if you like. Ooh, alum doesn't taste good. And if any of the nonsense that I say actually makes, I don't know if it makes any sense to you, or if it, even if it, like, I don't know, did it spark some kind of thought in you? Yeah, let me know. Or if you completely disagree with something, also let me know. I'm not the best about responding to comments lately, but I do read a few. I see the notifications come by, and I do see parts of at least some of the comments, and I should really go back and actually read and respond to comments. It's kind of like, that's, if you're gonna have a channel and put out videos, that's kind of what you should be doing. And I've been slacking for too long, although I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I have run the channel the way I have for the past couple months because, well, I had reasons, and I think overall, I think I'm not doing a horrible job, and I'm satisfied with the way things are going overall. I would like to be better about reading and responding to comments, and that's something I'm going to consider to be a longer term goal. But anyway, yeah, I hope you're I hope you're all happy, healthy, right? Your lives are, if they're not exactly the way you would like them, right, your life to be right now, but if you're making a good faith effort to make it better, that's all you can really do, is try to live the best life you can, and then keep your eye fixed on where you want to be. I need to think more about how to actually set my own long-term goals. Like, I have this idea, like, in the future, I kind of have an idea of what I'd like my life to be, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I definitely know what I don't want it to be, right? Just using this Gillette, what do they call it? Aftershave gel for sensitive skin. It's a bit tingly. I know there's some alcohol in it. It's a pretty generic, scent, but it feels good. It's a bit cooling, a bit tingly. I like it. I don't use it too often though. But yeah, I think actually that's another thing I should think about, is that there's value in thinking about what you definitely don't want, right? If you can define that clearly, but what you do want is not so well defined, maybe you focus on defining that part first. And then you can start to define what you do want by, how can I ensure that I never go in that direction? Maybe that's your starting point. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm just rambling now, so I will say goodbye. Thank you. See you.